got hill time secured, and they got the mid-cut battle won as well. Everything's going smoothly.
Why was smooth? A slight undulation in their journey towards 250 so far as Ghosty and Envoy, and it is Ghosty on a 3 spree. They're fighting and are holding a member of the Thieves back. They've not been able to get too much past that 9-point mark, but as you said, the mid-cut battle continues, and Ghosty on a 3 spree, if not for the pick up there from Scrap, well, he's still rolling. Great start.
Prime position. Envoy is able to give you 2, but as long as Scrap is in the back line, yeah, the minimap's going to be weird. And LAT already set up on rotation, so you trade away the final 10, but you make sure you're set up over towards new. And this P2 is going to be a highlight reel machine.
The nail, Envoy from spawn, and can he keep it together? No, it's a break for the Thieves.
No trophies though, so the bloodbath is going to continue. Tagged up by the nades, Kenny doing a dance. Sid gets the best of them, and the trades rolling through. Hydra, last man standing for his team, and he gets cleaned up. Now you got another pinch because Kenny spawns in the bag. Gentlemates not going to be able to read this. Good news though, they have extra bodies, so Kenny gets a freebie. And maybe the trade's going to be quick, or maybe Kenny just gets to slow a few players down. It's an extra kill, baits the kills his direction, cleans house, and LAT at this point, well, the stats look good.
For the next wave. Stands up over the sides. Here comes Hydra on the left flank. Trades in and out. We're going to go right to the point, and Kenny brought down immediately. Neptune and Ghosty get theirs, and another break for the Gentlemates.
Yeah, and in that moment, a great job of Civ just staying alive towards the middle of the map, making sure Kenny can't help with the reinforcements through the front. So Gentlemates, a well-oiled machine. And now Civ, off of that play, goes and re-pinches it. So LAT now getting funneled through the front. Everybody's going to fall and go.
By Neptune, as we see the rotation now complete. And once again, the Gentlemates will be first in on time.
Yeah, they're just backing him down as well. Ghosty, they're running away from him at this point. Now he gets to collect some of the hill time. That Hellstorm really just in his sights, and he gets to bait his teammates. So Neptune's going to fall. Ghosty looking for a little bit extra. He is by himself, but he has been undeniable. The kill streak is going to be secured. The kills might fall and go in LAT's favor, but the Gentlemates are in a great spot. You got the streak. You got a 50-point lead.
Great time in that ball.
It's a mini-map for LAT where, again, it's been mixy the entire time, and when you're fighting from a deficit, it's just a massive uphill battle.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Well, second set on us now. Hydra. LA finds himself one. Scrap joins him in the feed as well. So now an opportunity for the Thieves to dig in here a little bit more. The first P1 not massively productive for either squad. This time, looking better for the Thieves. 20-point game right now, and Ghosty says, nah. Say bye-bye to the momentum you once had. Trophy safe Scrap for a moment longer. Hellstorm lands, and under the smoke, we're going to see the hard point go back over to the Thieves.
Playing the most patient game, so that Hellstorm is null and void, completely ineffective. LAC still get the time, and Hydra in the meantime, this is again a very patient 5 spree. He cares so much more map-to-map positioning, and where his teammates falls, he gets to be the cleanup crew. A couple players get called out, one shot tagged up, and he only is able to take 2.
It was back-to-back breaks for both of our squads. And this time, it looks like the mates are going to hold. Last man there, Scrap, absolutely dancing, making him sweat for it. A pinch is now on with Kenny once again. Opportunity to get towards the back. Doesn't block the spawns. Reinforcements will be close here from the Gentlemates. Now the front line pushed out by Sib. Lovely work so far. And not a lot of pressure on time.
Bears has been on point, man. This P2, they've just been dominant. This is another 5 spree now for Ghosty. So this is back.
That's a ridiculous stat line with a minute 20, 21 and 9. Well, once again, Thieves, we get into position first over to the throne. We're going to check those status on who the king is right now, because Ghosty, 7 in a row, 23 in the bag, and that's the hard point as well.
Envoy gets 1 damage on the second. Ghosty over here looking for the trades. The damage is good, the cleanup is good, and then Ghosty can do no wrong. Another 3-piece.
God, man.
Maybe that's why he called the first one in. Yeah, he's got the crossing. I have not seen this man lose a single gunfight. Now he gets the kill. Well, not the man that replaced him. That was a Bees that falls second. And the one-shot kills are rolling through. I mean, this is just a perfect Call of Duty gameplay coming in from Dan Ghosty. No notes.
No notes. Well, the player cam is getting pretty lit. He is roaring. Here comes another one. Perfect snap. More damage. Hydra can't find the kill.
As soon as you get there, you're back towards these 50-50 fights, and I'd say LAT maybe have a small edge, but anytime they get towards the middle of the map, they get cleaned up instantly.
Come on. I mean, we were giving our certain flowers to the Sibs, the Scraps of the AR world, but it is Ghosty today. 36 and 13. Soaking away time. Sib in there. as GHOSTY now with a coverage, finds himself one. Snap on, and the next man is good enough for his teammates. And now another clean sweep as the Paris Gentlemates rip the LA Thieves into pieces.
And I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, Miles. I feel like a triple positive KD from Dan GHOSTY. That's pretty good at 38 and 13, 2 minutes of hill time. I mean, slow that push down enough, and LAT in the meantime, they've taken over the middle of the map.
Yeah, they've shut down the low side. Scrap. Oh no, it's a BZ finding the first. Trade's good enough. 3v3, a minute to play. The opening salvo of lethals is going to slow down only so much. Back now we go to a straight up gunfight. Sib over the top. What a two. He's found himself a great round so far. Can he get the ace? He sure can. What an opener.
Yeah, you'll take that, man. People talk about that's it. Nah, Sib doesn't miss. That's windy. Something's wrong. I don't know. It wasn't Sib's fault.
Yeah, look at the smoke. Look at the smoke billowing from the top of that tower. It's exceptionally windy outside. That's tough. All right. Well, anyway, over to Neptune. Attack now from the LA Thieves are going to be, and they want it. Nep's alone here. He's not going to get any support for a while. So, oh boys, they're all here. Go, go, go. Shuffle, move forward. Oh, and he goes for the thighs of Kenny. Not enough for the kill. Plenty of damage. Sib on the flank taken care of in the LA Thieves. This is what you wanted, boys. Will they go to B, or is that bomb thinking about A?
GHOSTY is alive, so you don't want to plan too quick. You want to identify him and then work. And I mean, again, if you're playing a little bit nervy, maybe an opportunity for these guys to clutch great damage out of Envoy, but LAT still have the man advantage.
Yeah, they got the man advantage, they got the numbers, they have the chemistry to trade these battles. The Paris Gentlemates making him sweat for it, certainly. Wall jump, trades out one. Last man picked up on the flank in the Thieves. And again, a sort of a taste of where the mines are at for the LA Thieves right now. Obviously, wall jump there gives you a ton of information across the middle of the map. Not an easy gunfight to win, but info, oh, that can win you wars. And Sib, a nice shot. Certainly helps keep him alive. Here's the old wall jump. Look at all these angles, folks. Putting them in the bank for future use. Envoy, Newfield. No noise. Oh, no problem. Kenny down, 2v4. Neptune gets the last man tagged up, and he's getting hungry for the kill. Here come the rest of the Paris Gentlemates, and what an onslaught that round was. Ken, you've got a small window to do so. And Kenny's the bomb carrier as well. Still. And Kenny was the bomb carrier.
This is a mini map of hell now. And this is a bunch of world champions on LAT having a mini map looking as awful as this.
Well, they're desperately trying to retake that middle map position. Great intel from Net. Not an easy gunfight to take or win, but he could get a second. No. Scrap, all good. Pressure now on. Trying to recover that bomb. Trying to keep this moving. But once again, they have found themselves in a bad spot. And the Paris Gentlemates, they've gone for a small lap. They've checked bomb. They've seen nobody home, but now Hydra recovery. 30 seconds to make something happen.
And it's a foot race as well. I mean, he's effectively chasing Sib's previous path, but Sib has been keeping it moving. And Gentlemates have absolutely no idea that these players are behind him just yet. Those arrows are dialed in, to the back spawn. But nonetheless, it's only 10 seconds, so they're going to figure this out before we even go for the plant. And the play called, Gentlemates going to have to adjust their structure, and Neptune is already behind you. I think Scrap heads up for it just because the door's open. Everybody's going to be paranoid, but nonetheless, you have phenomenal map control.
Oh my!
And an easy first blood. We're not shooting back.
No, not even not shooting, let alone in the direction of. Trade's all good though, but GHOSTY playing the deepest of all time deepest. Manages to catch out one. Avoid the bump line now towards the A side of the map. Sib might have found a corner. Doesn't indeed. So Hydra gives his boys a fighting chance.
And they need
big
this
tags.
round.
All big tags as well. Through the smoke. He stays alive. GHOSTY now has to retreat in the 2v1. The bomb site wide open. Anyone on the defuse? Not yet. Damage on a Ken. Trying to find the 2v1. The wall jumps are there, but it is GHOSTY who can't quite make it happen. Well, we've taken a lot of min-map presence now. Hydra still on that 4 spree. Hellstorm were huge on this map. Kenny, unfortunately, brought down by Sib. Great gunfight win. That was an unbelievable one. And Hydra, yeah, man, that suppressing fire is going to be more than enough to deter you on the way towards the A-bomb site. You've still got the space. You've run out the manpower, though.
You're going to get caught everywhere you go. Yeah, you lose that first blood, and you're just so uncomfortable.
Come on.
Neptune's going to slam you as well, and Hydra will need another ace. This will be a 1v4 and one of the best plays of the year if he can pull it off. He does have the bomb, and he does have a little bit of time.
I would just take more of that time as Sib An easy execution there from that player in the face. It's gonna slow down the intended landing spot. But intel is intel. Envoy on the backup. Are we reading this perfectly? Yeah, we are. Hydra, see you later, mate. Right into the trap. Dylan and finally Abizi shoots back. Sib gets a ton of damage in. Not enough for the trades. There we go. Kenny and Abizi, the new boys here on the Thieves, find their kills. All down on Envoy.
And not quite able to overwhelm an Envoy, already messing with the timings.
Oh, no. Not a 2v1. Not like this.
Started good for Paris. But LAT have had 2 rounds now where they've battled out of hell, and they're going to need a third.
If you're going through hell, keep going. It's not over yet. Oh, it's not looking great. You're down 2 men. Here we go, BZ. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a 1v4. We couldn't even get it.
With every single frag nade, this time it is open field.
Oh, the double.
Good nades as well in the top window, but at least one player, if not both, missed. So that initial strat shut down, but Sib, I mean, talk about how difficult it is to pinch on exposure these days.
Oh, he does manage to get away a little bit of time in, and the kill there. The second, you dirty man! 11 and 3. The remaining members of the Thieves now. The remaining member of the Thieves caught in the middle of the map and then gunned. Who knows? Might find it in the broadcast. Here we go, directly in the middle of the map, and this time it's looking pretty good for the Thieves. That's tremendous damage into Ghosty. But it's not enough to kill him. Thank God. 3 down, they've got the device, and we're on the move.
Yeah, and if Envoy doesn't win that gunfight, I think that would have been an instant cap. And it's going to be an instant cap anyway. Yeah, they got the clearance. That is snapping into position, and that is starting.
EMP in the back. Pistol up front. Ghost is going to try to find the opening kills. Mid-map is looking pretty safe, so now we're going to oscillate towards B. Yeah, we're going to cross this up from one wing to another. No, through the middle. Envoy can't make safe the B zone. So, back at it we go. Gentlemates trying to maintain position. Good pistol work there, but Kenny, not good for the second. Neptune neither. Over to Envoy. Gets his. Space to still play with. The Thieves unable to capitalize.
Yeah, I think Paris maybe had a moment of jitteriness as well the first time they go for this B capture. Things much more stable this time. Ghosty, though, gets shot in the back. Scrap finds a kill just to slow you down on the front line. Abizi is there. Couple trades rolling through. Paris still have the pressure. They got 2 players in position.
I don't see him enter. Double. I repeat. And he fit the peak. Go forward. Yeah. I got it. 2 pinch, guys.
On ball, 1 shot.
Play forward.
There's 3 on point. One's going in our back dojo fast.
Can we get it through? No! Unfortunate team kill, and that final onto Kenny should make this play done. What a bit of work, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Sib has a dog. He will not be calling in the DAWG, but he certainly has that dog in him.
Well, also LAT, talk about a minimap where, again, they are just not even remotely in position to stop that. Scrap just got left in the absolute dust, and that is a very quick extra point capture. So LAT, I mean, this is good, but not if you don't get the kills. You got device control in the hands of Paris.
Can we get one more kill here? The B zone now starting to set up on the goal. Big kill on the first. Second man gone as well. Ghosty with free reign to run it home. Thieves, quick swap of the sides. We'll see if they can't capitalize. Mid-map presence there. They're still yet to get out of their gate. Pinned down. Envoy over the top. Nice bit of patience there. Gets you at least 1 kill. Another. There we go. Mid-map is yours. Ghosty and Neptune, the last men up right now for the Gentlemates, vying for what control they can get.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get 2 kills. Scraps there for a couple trades. You get a BZ prowling in position towards the middle of the map. So, LAT keeping things mixy. But then Dan Ghosty's here for the...
Kenny traded out immediately. Space now play with. We're looking towards the B goal. Neptune up first. Finds his 1. The second! That is unbelievable. The pinch is now on. A red dot on the mini-map and an opportunity to grab it. Nep cannot now play front. It's going to be Ghosty on the quick pickup. And there we go. The 4th score. As the boys now wait for the perfect opportunity.
Hey, low-key, Paris could have held that for even longer, but why would you bother when Sid just got 3? This is so minimal in the context of things, but the read Sib has been making on the mini-map has been as well.
Oh, come on.
I mean, this is lights out. They are doing everything so perfectly. 3-0 we have had this year, especially so against the top team. Paris are just, I mean, out here changing narratives.
This is truly devastating stuff. Look at this movement of the device. We're backing up, waiting for reinforcements now. It's a quick cross to the other side of the map. Number 7, Sib, is already in position at the B goal. We are looking to run this one. If somebody can pick up the mid-cut, this is going to be a capture. Kenny's going to react to this. Is he going to be a reacting time? No! Envoy, what a block! Sib looking to catch another one here. A man on the inside of the goal. GHOSTY through the window! No! What a save! Envoy finds the kill. The 6th is in.
I mean, you wake up, you warm up, you get a scrim in, you try to get the guns hot, and then you just play a series that lasted 28 minutes. And you're making Paris look like one of the best teams in the game right now. This has just been dominant, destructive. You're looking to get the
Good Lord, Den GHOSTY grabs the objective. Scrap has put his controller down. There is no more motion, and there is an absolute slaughter. Paris Gentlemates 7-1. Give them the 8th. End the game now, because it does technically end at 8. 15 seconds to go here. There is no hope. An utter devastating performance. Sit with those.
The intensity you brought to this match, it felt like a grand finals. How do you get into the mindset for a 3 p.m. game on a Saturday to do what you just did to one of the league's best squads?
Honestly, it's like the first official match against Thieves, so there's definitely like that aspect to it. And it's kind of just our last match before the new year, before it's like 2026. So kind of just like leaving it all out on the table. Have like obviously a 2-3 week
You won't
break
even have nightmares about that until we come back. Good to know.
Dan, you know, I don't know if you've watched the stick lately on the show. I've become the Dan GHOSTY guy. I think you're sensational, man. I think the sky's the limit. You turned a corner last year, and that's why I've been saying this. For individually, you've been performing so well. What clicked for you at the tail end of last year, and why are you having so much success in Black Ops 7?
I feel like it's just kind of like growing into like my comfort as a player, how I like to play, just like the micros, if you will, and like kind of like my role on a team and how comfortable I can feel. And just I feel like it's going to keep getting better as the years go on. What's
the difference on this team with this AR duo and Sib versus last year playing with Scrap?
I feel like they're kind of similar on paper. And honestly, like as personalities, they're also kind of similar. You know, Brandon, Dante, Ernie, they all like to hang out, Dashy and Scrap. But I feel like there's like a lot of intensity. Dante has like a real big chip on his shoulder from last year, and then obviously the year prior getting second at champs. I feel like he's just got like one of the biggest chips on his shoulder that I've like teamed with as a player, and I have a lot of respect for that.
We love that.
Dan, I've been kind of tossing this around in my head, just with this new roster and stuff. Do you find that you and Neptune think kind of similarly? Him taking kind of being the SMG version of you, and him kind of and you being the AR version of him, vice versa.
That's a premium gas, because I think Travis is pretty cracked. So
I think you guys approach the game very similarly.
Yeah, I was like down to the game itself.
Awesome.
In the moment.
Dan, final question for you. Anything you know in French yet?
I mean, I do know a couple words, you know, like ça va, you know, bien, and like how to say thank you, and like ask a couple questions. But like, if I'm being honest, not really. I need to learn.
Fluid by the major. You're good. You got time.
Keep dropping the thank yous to the watch parties.
One final thing. Is there anything you want to say to the Gentlemates fans who have been very vocal on social media, and also to your former fandom in the Thieves who dropped you?
Well, the Gentlemate fans have been going crazy all year so far, even though it's really only been a couple weeks into the CDL season with the preseason tournaments, with the announcement. The online support has been crazy. I'm really looking forward to Major 4. Obviously, Major 1, Major 2, 3, but Major 4 in Paris, their home event. It's going to be really cool. And obviously, I know the Thieves fans still supporting me. The same way the Optic fans were still supporting me when I first joined Thieves. And I still, I really appreciate it. The fans make it all worthwhile.
Absolutely.
One of the best answers right there. Question, guys, we got to go to a break. Why? We got another match in the lobby already. Heretics ready to take on Optic Texas. Can they pull off another upset and switch up our leaderboard, or is it Optic?